Yeah, you're right.
Another opportunity to see Fuji today?
Yeah, we're kind of wrapping up these first 5 days with these pitchers and catchers. Excited for tomorrow to get the position guys out. These guys obviously are working hard. We're really pleased with the effort from the pitchers and catchers and the work we've got put in. So.
Do you know what day he would pitch the game for the first time?
At this point, I'm not sure where he falls in. Um, Again, we're still probably 6 days away from that first date of a game on the 25th. So if he's throwing today and somewhere in those first 3 games, I'm assuming he's probably going to toe the rubber.
I'm not sure if you guys have mapped out who's going to pitch in the first one or which starters you might see like in the first couple.
I think JP and Freddie Tarnak probably be in that first game. Does that help you, Matt?
Yeah. Nice.
Did you get more of a timeline, but just an update on Guerra?
Still progressing. I'm not sure on the timeline as to when he starts his throwing program. He's in there today, and it's always good to have a guy like that in the clubhouse, especially around these young players. There's a reason why I think his locker is sitting next to Luis Medina. So I'm sure, from Guerra's standpoint, like it's disappointing because he was back playing catch and feeling good. But this is a minor setback, as I talked about before. So I wouldn't say it set him back more than a couple weeks.
Mark, there are some guys that just look the part. Seeing Muller
Thank you.
yesterday. Yes, you always do.
Outstanding.
As well as Muller. He just looks like that horse. He's just a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid. I'd like to see him and Bumgarner stand next to each other. I think that would be kind of impressive. They share a lot of the same qualities, I think, and traits. I know Bum rides horses. I don't think Muller's on horses yet, but they both like to hunt, I think. So they're both left-handed. They're both really big. Now, if Muller can, find a way to turn out like Bum, then we got something there, don't we? But it's exciting. He's a young arm. Obviously, he's accomplished a lot at AAA level. He hasn't had the success at the big league level in a limited, capacity with the Braves. He's got a little bit of, he's got a cup of coffee. So, you hope that he settles in, and we're excited about watching him throw in spring training.
Maybe keep him off the horses.
I don't know, man. I like horses myself. So, in terms of injury risk, yeah, I wouldn't want him to go out and do some rodeo stuff. But if he's got that talent, that just means he's an exceptional athlete.
Yeah, I learned about Freddie Tarnock. He got like one outing last week for the Braves, but it was for fun.
Just watching Freddie, the build, the size is there. In terms of, the physicality. He's a quiet kid. I haven't gotten to really talk to him. So, but in terms of ability and stuff, I think he's got that. Now it's just a matter of finding, what it takes to compete at this level and perform and be great, which is for a lot of these guys.
He's going to pitch as a starter all year.
Yeah, we're going to build him up as a starter and see where we're at. I mean, there's no reason why he couldn't fall back into a bullpen role if he makes this team. So give him an opportunity to go into the rotation. We kind of see him that way with like I said, his physicality, his build, and but again, there's still no set plan for him.
Is Hogan Harris going to build up as a starter?
Hogan will be a starter, yes. Here in camp, we'll build him up. For Hogan, he's obviously the biggest issue for him is the injury issues that he's had to deal with over the last couple of years. But he finished up really well last season, and we're looking for him to continue his progress and stay healthy and go out and pitch, really. You know, the biggest thing, Matt, for our left-handers is at this point in the game, the way that the three-batter minimum lays out and the ability to mix and match, like they've got to be able to get the right-handed hitters out as well, and we saw that last year. Obviously, AJ had success in that role. So did Sam Mole. You know, and we saw a lot of great things at the end of the season from Kirby Snead. And Kirby is another left-hander that was in our bullpen for most of the season last year. You know, he had his ups and downs, but it was his first time in the big leagues, and you know, I think we're going to see some growth there, some positivity from his success at the end of the year that he can build off.
What was it that you saw late that encouraged you guys with Kirby?
There was more strikeouts, more finish to the breaking ball, and you know, he was able to just, I think, from a mentality standpoint, attack hitters, aggressive in the zone, and allow his stuff to play.